Hi, and welcome to the Day with Ray, with me, Ray. So I figured I would do a really quick video, and I would show you guys how to make one that's not so crumpled and squished snowflake. This one is pretty old. I think I said in my last video, it's trash, but I'm going to show you how to make it and how to make them pretty. Be gone with you, vamos. Okay, so what you're going to need now, all I have right now is just regular school construction paper. I had a big pack left from when I worked at the school, and I'm down to very few colors, but they're the really humongous sheets, which is actually like 2 sheets in one. I'm actually making a blue one because it's really, I only had 3 sheets of blue anyway. The other colors I didn't have enough, or they were all chopped up. So, you see how big this paper is. So what I did is I just folded it in half, cut it, and made a single sheet, which is I think this is about the size that they sell in the stores anyway, but whatever. So you're going to need 6 pieces of construction paper, and you'll need, I prefer the glue gun. That's just me. That's just my preference. If you're gonna do white, because of course, you know, a lot of people do them in white, you can use, some people use the staplers, they use glue, or they use tape. I've done them all. I don't like the staples because you can see them and they tear really easily if you're using construction paper. If you wanted to make these in like a cardstock, or maybe something that's just a little bit heavier than construction paper, maybe some photo paper, some stationery paper, something real pretty, that would be good too, but it would have to be on both sides. Or you know what, it doesn't even have to be on both sides, because that would be a really cool effect. So yeah, so of course you're gonna need scissors. These are my Ghetto Fabulous scissors. I should probably hot glue these. I'm gonna do that. These are my broken scissors that I've been using, and of course you might need an extra glue stick, so I have an extra glue stick. If you want to measure or use a measuring tape, if you're that anal and you need to know what your spaces are going to be, by all means do that. I don't do that. I usually just eye it up because that's just how I do. So let's get started on our little itsy bitty project. Alright guys, I hope this camera angle is okay for y'all. So I'm going to take my piece of construction paper and I'm going to fold it. And how I'm folding it is I'm just going to make it like a square. And every time I fold any kind of construction paper like this, I always think of those, remember those fortune tellers? You would always start off with a piece of paper and fold it like this. And I can never get my points. I'm still like that. I can never get my points right. I could never do origami or anything like that. Okay, so this is what your paper should look like. Boop, boop. You got your crease and do like that. Now, if you want, you can draw a line right here, cut it. I'm just going to leave it like this. And I'm just going to cut it off. Just follow the bottom of it, because it's not that serious. Bam. Okay, so we have our paper, so we're going to fold it back up, and now we're going to fold it here in the middle, here and here, to make another triangle. Just like, come on now, just like this. Doo-dah, doo-dah, here we go. Alright. So here we go. So now we got another triangle. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so our 3 sides. We have, I call this the solid side. There's no openings, it's just one flat side. I call this the 2 flat. Wait. And I call this the 4 flat. Such a wonderful terminology on this channel. So what you're going to do is you're going to make 3 cuts. 1, 2, and 3. But you have to stop like that far from this, the solid line, the solid side. So you're gonna come out and see how, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see this. So I'm gonna come here. Like I said, you can measure this if you want. I think I went crooked. Oh well, sorry. So we got 1, 2, and 3. I went crooked on this one, y'all. That's alright. So now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. You guys see that? But I didn't go all the way to the top. So there's still space. I actually might go up a little bit further on this one though. I don't like going up too high on these because with the construction paper it's so thin. Alright, I'm gonna leave that. Okay. So here we go. So we got our piece of paper. So now we're gonna open it. So when you open it, it should look like this. And then when you open it again, it should look something like this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces in each corner. Now you're gonna lay it down. The first thing you're gonna want to do, I always think the middle piece is the hardest to get it going. So you're gonna take the 2 middle pieces. If you guys can see that, I don't know how well you can see that. These 2 pieces. Okay. I'm just gonna put just hardly a dab of hot glue on there because that's all you need. You're gonna meet your corners up. Make sure it's straight. And then this is what we have. Now to do your next fold, put this part face down. And then we're going to bring this side up. So I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue. Do it like that. What I try to do when I try to do this is, I don't know how well you can see. So there. Now you got that side. You got the little one and you got the next one. So now this side, the side you just did, goes down. So now you have the little side up again. So now you're going to take the next side and fold it over. Now I don't know how, now can you guys see the crease right here? They're like on both sides. When you fold them, try to get them to sit inside the creases. Or match the creases up. So I'm going to pull that up. Pull that up, match the crease. Okay. So now you got the bigger one. Now we're going to flip it again. So now you have this side sticking up. I hope you guys can see that. And then a little dab of hot glue. Line the creases. And there you go. There is our one piece of our snowflake. This is what you get. Alright, I'm going to do one more and show you guys. Because luckily, I have a piece just sitting here. So after you fold it and cut it, you're going to open it up. I don't know if there's like another better angle. I'm going to try for you guys. I'm trying. I swear I am. Okay. Put a little dab of glue. Well, that's a big dab. We didn't need all that damn glue. Alright. Line the creases up. Like I said, I think this middle one is the hardest one to do. Alright. Whoop. Got a little burnt. I want it to line up, but it's alright. So there we go. We got that one. Okay, flip it over. Take this one, take the next one, flip them over. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can, hold on. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. I wanted to show you. See here along the creases, if you pull this side up and this side up, sorry about my big old palm in the corner, and you can get these, when you bend it, they'll kind of, you just match. See, you just match them up. There we go. See? I don't know how okay, there we go. There we go. See, you got the creases, you just match them up and then you put your glue down. But the tip should be, this one, see, I'm not matched up because I'm one-handed right now. But you would match them up so that way you know where, you know, to align them at. I hope you guys know what the hell I'm talking about, because I don't really feel like I'm a good teacher. At least with the autistic kids. When I taught them. Okay, so there's that. I was going to say, at least with the autistic kids, it's like if they didn't understand me, it was okay. Alright, here we go. Next one. Put a little glue. Boop. And boop. Okay. And then flip for the last one. And then boop and boop. There we go. Alright, so I wanted to put the camera up for a minute just so you can see how they turned out. This one, as you can see, this one I cut a little bit more evenly than this one, but this was the one I did, you know, looking at you guys. I'm not blaming y'all, it's okay. So you're going to do this for 6 pieces. Luckily, I have 6 pieces ready to go. So what I do is I like to do mine in threes. I do half and half. So what you're going to do is I'm going to match them up by the joints. Like that, I think, yeah, like this. So, first thing I'm going to do though, well, let me do that second. First thing I'm going to do is join them up down here at the bottoms. So we have 1, 2, right? And another one. And then 3. So this is 3. And then you're going to glue them. So I'm going to put a dab of hot glue. Blink. And then I'm going to put them together. Okay? And then, oh, get down, baby. This is hot. And then I'll put one more dab of hot glue. And then match the points up. Ouch. Oh, that one slipped. Okay, I think I saved it. Kinda. It's alright. Okay. So as you can see, here's my first half. It ain't looking like much right now. So the next part, what you want to do, I'm going to see if I can move you back down for this. Alright, I'm going to try this angle. So this is one piece. So here's the 3 pieces. Here's 1 piece, 2 piece, and 3 piece. This is the 1 piece, the joint, and then this is the other piece. So what you're going to want to do is glue them together. I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue. Blink. Sound effects are free today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And you glue them together. So then you're going to do the same thing with these 2. Oh, that's a lot of glue. Okay? So now this is what we're working with. We got this side. Ready to go. Put that over there. And get our next 3. Okay. And again, put a piece of glue. Put a little dot of glue. Whoops. On the bottom. Line up the points. Let the glue. Ow, I just got a cramp in my hands. My trigger finger. Is that what they call it? The trigger finger right here, this one? Got a cramp in it. Let's get the last piece. We're going to hot glue the last piece on. Alright. Sorry guys, this is a little hard to do it. Like, I know you guys can't see probably, can you? No, not really. Okay. So there, all 3 of my points are glued together. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first half before I glue these together, and I'm going to join up these 2 middle points. And I'm going to glue these 2 points together. Okay. Ooh, that sounded gross. So, join my pretties, join. Okay, now the reason why I do this is because that way, if you need to adjust or something, they're not all attached yet, and you can easily adjust in whatever you need to do. So now, you just glue. Whoa, that was a lot of hot glue that just squirted out. You just glue them all together now. Ooh, hot. Can you guys see? I'm trying to get some good, angles for y'all. Okay. Let's come in here, put a little dab of glue there. Join these up. Whoops. Join them up. Join the points up. Okay. And this is actually, oh no, it's not. So this is our last point. It's not. We got one more to go. And then our last one is going to join it all together. Alright guys, we are finished our little project. We are finished. Alright ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see? Here is our snowflake. Isn't it pretty? Yes. So it's pretty, it will hold really well. Sometimes what I'll do is I actually thumbtack mine to the wall and, you know, leave it hanging there. So yeah, I love them. You could do, I had one for, I think, the winter, and I did the rainbow colors, and I mean, you can do it. The kids can do this. If you don't want them to use the glue, they can do it on construction paper. They do it on computer paper, and they can tape it. You can have them tape it if they want to hang them, you know, just punch a little hole at the top or something, and they can hang them from their ceiling because they're very lightweight. Like I said, me personally, I just prefer the hot glue. But yeah, so I mean, and you see how nice and poofy it is and how airy it is. They're just really pretty. I had some that was, I did red and white. I did some that was green and red, and I did some that were blue and white, like the one, this was actually, no, it was a lighter blue than this, the one that faded. But yeah, so that is our snowflake. Do you like our craft project today? I love these things. I think they're gorgeous, and I actually might hang it in my big bay window right here. I don't know. I'll have to see. So, again, I'm going to show it again because they're just so stinking pretty. You can make them in any size. If your fingers are small enough, you can make them in any size, any color. If you want them like for heavy duty, you know, maybe use cardstock or something. I've never used them cardstock. I've just always made them out of construction paper. But you can do all kinds of things with these, and I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. They're the most prettiest things in the world. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up because it took 20 minutes. It probably takes about a half hour to maybe not that long to make them. What took me the most is just trying to find some camera angles for you guys to be able to see what the heck I was doing. And then these are my scraps. If you want to try to make little teeny tiny ones out of these, go for it. I would love to see them. You can tag me, or I don't know, how does like, I just post pictures on Instagram. I don't do Twitter. I don't like Twitter at all. Sorry, I don't. But if there's somehow you can like hashtag like paper snowflake or raise snowflake or snowflake mania, like I don't know. And just so that way I could see if you guys made them, and if, you know, you and the family, again, I like doing things that, like, you get the kids involved. That's just, I feel like there's not enough of that these days, and it's always video games and TVs, and I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point where my son was getting too much into the video games. And I told his dad, I said, no. I said, he is going to have to earn his video games. And so he probably has them about an hour a night. But tonight he had lots of homework to do. So yeah. Alright, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little snowflake thing. Why am I so like, ugh, this eyeshadow. I cannot wait to get this eye stuff off my eyeballs. I bought this e.l.f. I was trying to do, because I can't do a wing. I've been trying for a long time. I can't do the wing. And I bought this like blue, it's called Midnight something. And it's a blue like marker type thing. And I was like, oh, let me try something different, because I'm always black. But I did like a blue eyeliner, and I did like the line here, and I tried to do the wing, but then my whole face was blue for me, because this stuff, let me tell you, e.l.f. makes some good stuff. Let me tell you, e.l.f. products, I hope they stay cheap, because I can really afford those. But I tried to do it, and then I just slapped on some purple, because I have purple in my sweater. So but yeah. Alright, guys, again, okay, now I'm really gonna go. I promise. Peace, love, and happiness. And remember, be kind, because you don't know what kind of battle somebody's fighting. And it's the season, you know, there's so many people out there right now. There's, you know, kids that don't have toys, kids that don't have food, kids that don't have clothes. You know, you got cancer patient, vets. Just, I mean, the whole world is struggling. I know everybody's got their own thing going on, but now is the time of year. It should be every day of the year. You should always carry kindness in your heart, and that's what I truly believe. So on that note, peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy your evening, your day, or whatever time you're watching this. As you see, it is nighttime. For me, it's probably about midnight. It's actually early for me. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.